We've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Washington Redskins. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up! 55 to Mike! Check! 55 to Mike! Let's go, D! Check! Right. Gotta step it up!
Running right, Portis. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game.
Baby! It's been a long day for you!
To start things out, this will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Down! 55 to base! 55! Focus, defense, focus! On the ball! Let it go!
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home
They can't
and
block
they'll
us.
stop him
Let's
behind
go.
the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Loss of 1 makes it 3rd
On the
and
But
right.
certainly not the
55,
start
Mike,
they were
55.
looking for here as they come
Eat.
up on a 3rd and 14.
Orbit!
Now Haskins.
Rip
3rd
right,
and
rip
long.
right!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Baby, all day, baby!
Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of
58,
extra patience when you find a way to
58 to
win
Mike.
despite you making
watch the
mistakes.
slant.
But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball be the first ones to know that's got to stop.
Hey, run it on me!
Thomas has got it complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's
Here we
brought
go.
down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change,
Tight
get
ends
out there,
Ringo.
stop
Tight
the
ends on the
offense.
Ringo.
But
Tight
you
ends on the
typically
Ringo.
run out there a little bit
4 down,
unsettled.
4
I
down.
think that's
Check,
why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off
58.
balance.
Mike, 58, right there.
Now a play fake
Got wide, I
here.
got wide.
First down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's
Pickup
go!
goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
Set.
you enter the danger
59,
zone when you
59.
decide to blitz him,
Hey,
because
keep it up,
if he's
keep
able
it
to
up.
diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, he was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
21-yard line.
Ready!
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fix?
Yo trip
I
is
think
here,
that they like
baby!
the guy
Yo
who's
trip
calling the
is
plays
here!
and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player.
Ready.
Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter,
there,
though.
middle.
Help him out with receivers.
Let's
because
pin
I
the
think if
mirrors
he gets
back and go full
upgraded there,
strip.
his play gets that much better too.
Mike, 55.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins. He's going to go for a big play now. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield,
boys, bring it
almost to
up.
the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. I see there was a lot of discussion in the defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. 7 sacks, something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement. Everyone wants to get involved with this.
And now the ball's in a fumble near midfield.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Charlie.
Mike, 55.
Now Haskins to throw. The 20. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Wahoo!
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike. Right there, remember, 55.
Haskins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. There you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
You can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Matthew Ioannidis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Kill!
Bravo!
Let him go!
Here's Watson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
That's what I'm talking
They get
about.
16
Nice
out
hit,
of that
boy.
one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
What's that? 19!
58's the mic. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Check.
59! 54 is down, he's coming. Zoom.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right
we got
call.
3 down.
First and 10. Watson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gregory. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Facing a 2nd and 2 after
Mike,
that last
58,
catch,
right there.
good for 8 yards.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Back to throw, Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 35.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. A shotgun snap for Watson.
All day, baby, all day.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
58.
Watson looks to throw again.
Coming.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 22-yard line.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense.
All day,
they covered
every
everyone
day,
else.
any day.
End up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up the battle-breaking first
Here we
down.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to keep this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Two
They've
times.
waited a long time to get the
Everyone's got
football
four.
back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Woo! Let's go now.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Now a carry for Portis. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Mike 5-5.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check 55. Check
From the gun,
55.
Haskins on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brianne Bonnie Calhoun. And he will have a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, baby. We eat it up here. Let's go.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Run. 4 yards the pickup.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
Pick me up.
Here we go.
Kill.
From 36
No.
First and 10.
Rotate.
Spell. Check 43. Under crunch. Go. Under crunch.
A run with Portis. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Watch tight. Tight and rock.
Here's Portis.
3 down.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Third down and 6.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus
come
far.
on, come
this will
on,
be
now.
3rd and 6. Now a give. Left side, it's Portis. And he'll get this up awfully close to a first down. But by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
Here we go.
Coach.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slapped up here sometimes. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
Let's go.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Watch the slant.
Run. You ain't got the key to this one.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Okay, baby, I see you.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Coming to you.
2nd and 9. Haskins, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Mike 55. It's a party now. Echo. Mike 55. Eat. I'm coming for you. You
incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got a good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. His throw incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball.
Now it's Watson. open receiver complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going
Come on,
out.
fellas.
Give him 30 yards there. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Alert!
Mike 35, Mike 35. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
35's the mic.
Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
Intended for Jordan Thomas. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
35's the mic.
Tighten up, tighten up.
54.
Mike 35.
Throwing again is
I hope you brought your
Watson.
lunch, 'cause I'm about to take you to school.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. A first scoring update now from Carolina.
Let's go!
And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout.
30 seconds.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
24. Hot 7, hot 7. 35's the mic. Back to you.
On second
I'm going
down.
back to you.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Watson now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston.
There you go. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
And the Texans push further out in front. Now the point after try for Santos. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the
You're on
first
an island
touchdown
over
of the
there.
second
Single
half
receiver.
scoring.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Let's go.
No time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Haskins on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Back him up,
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hurry.
Here's Haskins to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run on 3rd down with Portis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall. Right around the line of scrimmage.
Came out to
No
play.
gain that
I'm in
time,
here,
and
bro.
they're gonna be
Don't be
left
mad.
looking up
Don't be
at a
mad. There's
4th
more
and
coming.
1.
There's more where I came from.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Let you know right now, you better
He
bring.
has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Come on now, let's go.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And
55
defensively,
to
pure
Mike.
frustration.
Double dog,
The
double
4th
dog.
down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Watch out.
On the toss, this is Clint Portis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the
Easy
play
work.
back
It's
at the
easy
46.
work, and it's coming again.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments.
55,
Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Mike. Check 55.
On 3rd
Mike.
down.
All day, just like that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this results in 6
They can't hold me, coach. They can't hold me, baby. They can't hold me. They can't hold me, baby.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there ready for this
Right there
next
in the middle,
drive, the
55.
Redskins
You don't want
offense.
none, baby. You don't
And
want
following
none.
the
Hey,
pick 6.
hey,
and
you don't want to-
decent field position and throwing that
You don't
pick
want
6. Let's see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Breanne Bonnie Calhoun. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes.
that?
Or maybe, partner, is the
Wild
confidence
Bill.
level in him so
Slam,
high
slam,
that they believe
slam.
he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he'll be brought
They
down at
don't
about
want
the
it,
25
fellas.
after a
They
pickup of
don't
4.
want it. Keep
Tough
playing
first half for
hard,
him,
fellas.
unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both
Let's
know it
get
just
it.
takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, baby.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Watch the boot.
6 guy 59. Guy 54.
The throw is Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Get out here. That's how we do it.
8 sacks for him on the season. Santos' kick is up and through. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Here we go.
What I mean by that is, just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
So far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike,
On first down, it's Haskins.
Check pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. B.J. Hill able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Here we go,
this offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mike, 55. Check.
To try again after the sack.
We got this.
Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw on third down, Haskins. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Haskins. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a big advantage for 2nd and 1.
Hey, here we go.
Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby, sack.
We've been around this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beat.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not running to risk an injury. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins were able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24.
38. Redskins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they just expanded that here in the second half.
There are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a ball, it's sailed. Right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
Right there. It's a party now. It's a party now.
They stay on the ground again. It's done. Run. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
You don't want no problems.
Up a third and
you don't
2
want no
more.
problems with me.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
That's it. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Don't let him breathe. Watson.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
And
Interception, baby,
Here's we've got
all
an
day.
injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Set hut. 50 Henry. Check. 55's the mic. Echo. Watch the out. Mike 55. Mike, gonna go. You can't hang.
After the turnover, here's
not gonna get me.
Haskins. Going. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the interception by the Redskins D leads to a touchdown. Looking to throw, Haskins. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Shut him down.
How does the
Stay focused.
kickoff
Come on.
unit as they
All right,
send
I
this
got
one
you.
away? This will be fielded at the 80. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like,
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
these color shirts.
Tight dog.
To those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it.
58.
And just let it go a little bit more.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped by the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
That's how you ready. That's right. Hey, 24. 58's Mike. Here we go. 58's the mic. 58.
Here's Watson.
Watch the slant.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100, and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 4th now in Carson, making a full 2-touchdown lead now for the Titans. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7.
I got him.
Mike. Check. 55. Mike.
It's our time.
First and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Come on.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey,
pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have a lot of move.
You got three. Three down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Check.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. On Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jadeveon Clowney gets his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back.
Come on, D.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 55, Mike. Hey,
Third and long.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19.
Let's go. 50. Oh, my God, 55. Get that quarterback,
Haskins on first down.
Get that quarterback.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's a appropriate and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today.
I'm going to hit you
in order
all
to make that
day,
big
baby.
move and maybe become the guy.
Mike is 59. Mike's at 59. I know he ain't got it.
And reverberate for weeks to come.
Run.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Talking about what?
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They hand it off to Portis. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at